Welcome back to the channel. What I have for you today is, of course, the Eventlab Showdown. Every Sunday, I get the Eventlabs from the festival playlist together, play them, rate them, see which one I think is the best. We are here with Speed King 555 and the Coast View Circuit. It is a high-speed technical circuit with sweeping turns, hard-braking hairpins, and a couple of small straights that are perfect for daring overtakes. Be aware of the curbs. They can ruin your race. Enjoy and have fun. We get a super wheel spin as a reward. Our restriction is S1900. I think it said modern supercars, which is a usual one they hit us with. There we go. They always hit us with the same categories. I know we're going back and playing the same festival playlist series, but maybe I need to get some new cars up to the top of these categories. Now, we did get the Rossian Q1. We used that last week. That is up here now. Some of the ones I lean on heavy here, the 911. A long time ago, this one, the Huracan 610 4, this 650S. There have been times with the GTR Black Edition, but today, it's up here and I never use it. Let's use this Ford GT. This car is amazing. This may be a misstep, but I haven't used it in a long time, so let's bring it out. Wouldn't it be amazing to have that car? I wouldn't even know what to do. That is insane. I can't believe, honestly, I can't believe Ford can make that. Because why don't they keep making that? I know they want to make money, but... Oh, we're under the racetrack. There we go. So it said watch out for the curbs and all that other stuff. Tight hairpins. Ooh. Yes, this thing sounds great. Active aero, engaging. I'm going to try not to mess up the paint on my nice supercar here. It makes you think. Now, they went with this, I think it's a marketing thing. This Ford GT, they have a V6 twin turbo. I think this was to market the EcoBoost and the power boost to people. The age of the Ford V6 and turbos and everything, or almost everything. But what if they made this and they did a GTR or a GTLM, whatever you want to call it, and they put, you know, maybe the Raptor R power plant inside, or something even crazier. Maybe take that V8, instead of supercharging it, maybe twin turbo that. That's something I don't understand why they haven't done. But who am I? I'm just a little guy playing an Xbox game. There you go. First, we only have 2 laps here. It kind of feels like Eventlab Island, but I know it's not. I see the mountains now. We were out in the water. But this is pretty cool. Set at night. Just a lot of the same stuff there. A lot of lights along the fences. We get this nice sweeping tunnel here. I didn't get a lot of hairpins, though. And I don't understand how the curbs are going to mess us up. We're doing quite well. This Ford GT, looking basically stock, is amazing. Just eating up all of these corners. Not fighting back one bit. I thought the active aero would slow down, so I guess when I brake, it tilts up. But I thought it would go down. I guess I'm not going fast enough to really get that effect. I'm sure at speed it lowers greatly. Anytime I get close to a top speed, we have to turn. I love the sound of this thing. It sounds great and it's loud, but it's not insane. Which means you could drive it. People would respect it. They'd say, oh, nice. Man, it really just sounds great going through the gears, every shift. How fast can we go here? Wings still not going down. And there you go, across the line. Winner, of course, up there with the Audi and the Porsche. Ford on top. So that was very cool, and most of it, I'm kind of going to say, went to the Ford GT. I don't use it much, and it was fun to race, and it really ate up that circuit. I kind of felt like it was just any of the circuits we race in these Eventlabs, but at night. So going forward, we have that in our memory banks. Let's go now to Eventlab Island. Subi156 presents District 17 Sewer Racers. Think you've got what it takes to be the ultimate sewer racer? Special thanks to Hallmark for the livery, and there's the share code if you want it. If we win, we get a red car T. We are here, like I said, Eventlab Island, A800. Maybe Rally Monsters? It doesn't say, but it shows one. And yes. No, we're getting Modern Rally, Rally Monsters. So I don't know what the distinction is. Now that we have this category open a little bit, this has 520 horsepower. This has 691 horsepower. How is it rated lesser than? It has a 7.8 speed. This is not my tune, but this thing is like an absolute cheat code. Let's use it. I really do love this car. I tried to make one of my own. I got a higher performance index level, but it is not this car. All right, so we're down in the sewers. We're on the lower level. It's kind of foggy, hazy. We've got the flares. It's like a street race. I think I remember this. I think it's coming back to me now. We kind of run down to one end, and then we turn around and go back the other way. So I'm going to dive in here to the inside. And that worked out for me. I got a lot of position. We get a little step down, kind of a jump. A little cliff for us to test our suspension on. Wow, I thought I was going to hit that. Holy crap. Okay, busting through. Very cool. And as you see on the mini map, we have kind of a little spaghetti noodle hairpin shape there. Three laps. So we're going this way. Wow. The off-road tires here really biting me because they just do not have any grip on whatever surface this is. Seemingly asphalt. It's the bottom of a sewer. Maybe it's concrete, but it is a tough one for sure. So here we go. Flying down through here. We're going to have to brake early because we don't have a lot of traction. And the gates are both, the grates, let's say, are both busted from previous. So that's great continuity there. You see the city above, but we don't really get to see it much. We're down here. So it would be cool if they had another race in this same sort of map or same sort of style, but you got the race above. Maybe that's the second race in the series, and you just keep moving up. So finally here, this is our third lap. We are having fun. If you were a little faster than they were, more so than I am, you would see them. I guess we're using the same road, which is cool. It's kind of like a figure eight, but maybe just with a really longer middle. But here you go. We're done. They're all out of the straightaway. We're not going to see them anymore. And I can barely see in front of me because my lights are so bright. And there you go. A very quick 3-lap sewer race in District 17. That's all we have to go by this week because we only have 2 Eventlabs. So we're not blessed. There's our red car T, like we have been the past 3 weeks with 3 Eventlabs. I know sometimes that makes the videos a little longer, but you get more things to choose from. So looking at these 2 Eventlabs, it's almost a tie. The strong points of each one, starting out with Speed King's Eventlab, like I said, it was a straightforward nighttime circuit saved by the Ford GT. Now, I think it was a great track. I'm not taking anything away from it, but sometimes you load into these Eventlabs, and with these goofy car restrictions, you might pick the wrong thing. But I was able to pick something that matched up so well. It just ate up all the turns. I really didn't feel pressed or stressed by any of the situations we were in. The car just did what it was supposed to do and kind of bailed me out in some high pressure situations, or at least would have been in other vehicles. Subi156's District 17 Sewer Racers, it is fun. I brought the wrong car. I think here you're going to want something that has great handling, great grip, and more of an asphalt road race kind of thing. I mistook it for something that would be more off-roady, and I brought the car that I brought, and with off-road tires and 700 horsepower, it was a little much. It is fun. It is cool. It just stressed me out a little bit more to make those sorts of turns and get through there. I honestly think the Ford GT would have done better here than the Subaru did. But because of that, Speed King 555's the Coast View Circuit is going to be your winner for today. Now, like I said, it was a close one. These are two kind of evenly matched Eventlabs. It's basically up to you to pick the right car to go in there and do your work. So maybe I can showcase these to you guys, and you guys will have a better idea of what you're going to be racing when the time comes. Hopefully that helped. Congratulations to both creators for being featured again. Congratulations to Speed King 555 on the win. And I will see you guys here for the daily challenges on Wednesday in the next one. Later.